Research productivity and delayed graduation among Chinese graduate students during COVID-19, a survey-based study. This study looked at how the COVID-19 pandemic affected graduate students in China, focusing on their ability to do research and finish their degrees on time. Between 1st June and 30th June 2022, a survey was conducted with nearly 2,298 students across the country to understand how the pandemic changed their study habits, research output, and graduation plans. The results showed that almost two-thirds of the students saw a temporary drop in research productivity due to the pandemic. Male students, full-time learners, and those in engineering were among the most affected. About 9% of students reported or expected delays in graduating, especially those pursuing PhDs or who started before 2018. Some students maintained their usual level of engagement, but many experienced a noticeable reduction in the time and energy they could devote to research, especially in medicine and engineering fields. Despite the widespread challenges, some students adapted well and even maintained or improved their performance. The study suggests that targeted support, like better access to research tools, improved online communication platforms, and mental health resources, could help students continue their work during future disruptions. It calls for more research to explore these effects further and find better ways to support graduate students during crisis. Introduction. The COVID-19 pandemic has had an immense impact on people's lives and global progress. The outbreak caused a dramatic loss of life and put enormous pressure on health systems worldwide, resulting in millions of deaths and a reduction in global life expectancy not seen in decades. Beyond the direct health consequences, the pandemic also severely disrupted economies, education, and social life, creating challenges not only for public health but also for development and well-being. Education was deeply affected, with schools and universities closing their doors and moving to online learning. However, many students faced barriers to accessing remote education due to limited resources or support, and many teachers and students struggled with isolation and psychological stress. In China, for example, graduate students reported difficulties with academic progress, research activities, communication with advisors, and accessing research materials due to lockdown measures and intermittent campus closures. These disruptions sometimes led to financial struggles and increased anxiety about their future careers and degree completion. In response, universities tried to support students by extending research timelines and offering more financial and mental health support. Despite these efforts, the effectiveness of online learning and the overall support measures remained mixed, and challenges persisted for many students, especially those pursuing advanced degrees. Overall, the pandemic has not only reversed some recent gains in health and education but has also exposed and deepened existing inequalities across regions and populations. The need for resilient systems and targeted support for vulnerable groups has become more urgent, particularly as the long-term impacts of the pandemic continue to unfold. Conclusion. This study explored how the COVID-19 pandemic affected the research productivity and graduation timelines of graduate students in China. The results showed that many students faced delays in their research and graduation due to school closures, limited access to resources, and reduced communication with advisors. However, some students managed to maintain or even improve their research productivity despite the challenges. Differences in impact were also observed based on students' gender, type of study program, full-time or part-time, and field of study. The study highlights the importance of providing targeted support to graduate students during health emergencies. It recommends building a strong support system that includes research funding, online collaboration tools, training for remote research work, and mental health support. Continued guidance from mentors and open communication among students and researchers can also help reduce the negative effects of such disruptions. Special attention should be given to full-time male students and those in humanities and social sciences who may be more affected. While the study focused on a specific region, future research should include a broader and more diverse group of students to better understand how different factors influence research success during global crisis. This important article is authored by the following scientists: Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel BP International to watch more videos in the fields of science, technology and medicine.